So I'm out here at the Crittenden County, City of Marion, West Memphis courthouse. Just left the courthouse on my trial with Trooper Gunner Foltz. He originally had pulled me over saying that my license plate cover, you couldn't see through it even though you can. But if you watch the video, you can clearly see that he was all the way on the right side of the road. On the interstate, I was on the left side. He targeted the car like they always target the car that I drive. Before I bought this car, I never got pulled over. It's all about the car. Unfortunately, the judge didn't see it that way. Basically, he found me. He says he found me guilty, but I'm not really guilty. Even the paperwork shows it. He dismissed it at court cost. And one thing about this judge, he's going to get his money. This is not a traffic court. This is a tax court. He is a very nice tax man, if you get what I mean. He even says at the beginning, if you don't pay, he'll have a warrant issued for your arrest. So this judge will have you arrested for not paying a tax. And all these poor people in here that can't pay the fines, and they have to set up a payment plan. And what is the crime? Well, that's a good question, because there is no crime. There is no crime. It's just these silly traffic laws. There's no crime, no victim. It's a tax. That's all it is. It's just simply a tax, and they're going to get their money. He's not even that. The judge doesn't even care about the charges, as minor as they are. He just wants that money. He's going to get that money. He has no problem dismissing the case, keeping off your record, but you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for that privilege. But here's what I got that is absolutely hilarious, y'all. So after the trial, okay, so this trooper showed up, Gunner Foltz, right? The guy that pulled me over. You could tell he was so rattled, absolutely rattled, was unhappy that he was there. How dare a peasant like me question him and make him have to come to court. So when the judge goes into the courtroom and the bailiff says, all rise, everybody in the courtroom stands up but him. Now, the judge didn't say nothing about it. So to me, it seemed like the judge didn't care if he stood up or not. I mean, everybody stood up but him. He didn't stand up. He was clearly rattled. When my attorney at the very beginning asked him if he just wanted to drop it, he was like, well, who are we talking to about? What case are we talking about? And when he saw me and figured out what it was, he was like, oh, no, I want to proceed with this. And I'm sorry if the video's shaky. I'm holding it with one hand, and it's kind of cold out here. So sorry about it being shaky. But here's the funniest part about all of this. Here's the best part about all this. After the trial, I go into the lobby to pay the fine. And this gunner dude, he's sitting back there shooting the shit with the office staff, right? I walk up to the window and I said, hey man, how's it going? And he's like, yeah, hey, how you doing? And I was like, I said, did you subscribe to my channel? Because I found out at the beginning of when he first got here, he told my attorney it was on YouTube. So he had already seen the video, which is impressive because I hardly have any subscribers. So I go up to the lobby window. He's back there shooting the shit with the office staff. And I'm like, hey man, did you at least subscribe to my channel? And he said, no. I said, well, why not? He goes, well, you're going to have a bigger channel than that. I'm thinking, well, that's funny because you sure did watch the video. And I said, well, how did you find out about it? And he said, somebody sent it to me. And I put the phone up and I took a picture. Now, remember, I'm in a public lobby and I took a picture through the lobby window where the office staff is. You can take a picture of anything in public that your eyes can see. It's up to them to create privacy if that's what they want. Okay, so here's the best part. This little sissy boy gets up and tells the bailiff that I took a picture of him. He literally gets up, walks back in the courtroom because he's a little pussy, and he tells the bailiff that I took a picture of him. So the bailiff came out and he tried to intimidate me, and I reminded him that it was a public lobby. And he was like, oh, okay, and walked away. These are the people that the state of Arkansas gives badges and guns to. This dude was so rattled today. Well, here's the thing. At least I'm glad that I lost, because now he won't go home and kick his dog and beat his wife. So, hey, I made a difference again. At least he won't go home and kick his dog because he lost. So anyways, pretty much the case was dismissed, and I just paid the fine. It clearly says dismissed, and I paid their tax that they're going to get from you, because almost every case is like that here. He's got no problem dismissing it for the most part, as long as you pay that tax.